Did Windows ever support any hardware architectures other than x86? Microsoft Windows Internals, 4th edition says, the architecture of the Intel x86 processor defines 4 privilege levels, or rings, to protect system code and data from being overwritten either inadvertently or maliciously by code of lesser privilege. Windows uses privilege level 0, or ring 0, for kernel mode and privilege level 3, or ring 3, for user mode. The reason Windows uses only 2 levels is that some hardware architectures that were supported in the past, such as Compact Alpha and Silicon Graphics MIPS, implemented only 2 privilege levels. Does this mean Windows once supported Alpha and MIPS?
Microsoft released Windows NT 3.1 in 1993 as the first purely 32-bit version of Windows. Windows NT was developed as a multi-architecture operating system. Initially supported different CPU architectures, including IA-32, DEC Alpha, MIPS, and PowerPC. The original idea was to have a common codebase with a custom hardware abstraction layer, HAL, for each platform. However, support for MIPS, Alpha, and PowerPC was later dropped in Windows 2000.
As far as I know, there are 8 base architectures, and a number of sub-variants, of which only 2 are still supported today with Windows 10. Windows 1.0 to 3.11, Windows 95, 98, and Millennium Edition. x86, 16-bit and 32-bit variants, including 8086, 80186, 80286, 80386, 80486, Pentium, Pentium Pro, Pentium 2, Pentium 3, P4, Core, Core Duo, Core I and various Celeron and Atom designs. This also includes various compatible AMD and NEC CPUs. Windows C. MIPS, x86, ARM, thanks at PJC50. Not sure if C ever ran on Alpha, PowerPC. Windows NT. x86, x64, or AM64, both names are used, MIPS, Alpha, IA-32, IA-64, PowerPC. Support for MIPS, Alpha and PowerPC was dropped in Windows 2000. Itanium was server-only starting with Windows 2000 and 32-bit, IA-32, was dropped for 2008 and 64-bit, IA-64, with server 2012 if I recall correctly. Only x86, limited to some specialty netbook/tablet devices, and x64 are currently still valid for Windows 10. Windows Phone? ARM, maybe also MIPS. Windows 10 for IOT. x64, ARM?
Windows XP 64-bit and Windows Server 2003-2008 are to support the Intel Itanium IA-64 architecture.
Windows Surface tablets released in 2012 used a 32-bit ARM architecture. This specific version was named Windows RT. It is essentially an addition of Windows 8.x built for the 32-bit ARM architecture, ARM7. Due to the different architecture of ARM-based devices compared to x86 devices, Windows RT has software compatibility limitations. Windows RT has been discontinued. Source: Wikipedia.